Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Mwah.
I'm so happy to be kissing your lips full on now.
Yeah, you're kissing the best dad ever.
Yes, yes, I am. Best dad ever. This t-shirt was given to you by my mother.
Yes. That's
pretty impressive.
I know, exactly. Hey, so we want to do an update on the immunotherapy. So finished the last treatment.
Right, and I wanted to start with, if you follow our channel, you've seen that we've been doing a lot of videos on hotel reviews, and we've had a lot of people reaching out to us about that. A lot of great positive comments, but also a lot of comments about, why so many hotel reviews. And we're doing those because travel for us is part of living our best life, and for a lot of people, and we just want to share what we're learning out there as we travel. But this video is a little bit more serious. So we want to talk about the final round of immunotherapy. So Jeffrey is now completely done with all immunotherapy treatment that was prescribed to him by MD Anderson for the melanoma across his top lip. And if you haven't seen a video previous to this about it, every other doctor that we saw, and there were several, said the only option was to basically remove his entire top lip and then do some reconstructive surgery. And again, it wasn't a vanity thing. That would affect speech, it would affect drinking, it would affect eating. It would
Like this occurred, we just didn't know.
Right.
But to your point,
and it would have been,
that's what we had to do, that's what I would do.
Absolutely.
Right?
We would have done that
Right.
if that was the only option. And there would have been, they told us, multiple surgeries for that. But our initial doctor, who didn't want to do the surgery, and in fact would not do the surgery, sent us elsewhere. He's the one who told us about immunotherapy, about one of his patients who was being treated by somebody else with immunotherapy, and it was successful, but it wasn't on the lip. So no one would touch Jeffrey in Denver. And basically their response was, we just haven't had any success, meaning they haven't tried it.
Right.
And they didn't want him to be their guinea pig, and we respect that.
Right.
So we did a lot of research and found out that MD Anderson, which is the #1 cancer center in the United States and quite possibly in the world, they have had experience with that. It was a 20% success rate. And we went there, and Dr. Merrick Ross, who runs the department, said that he felt it was definitely worthwhile to give it a try, that Jeffrey, most importantly, had time.
Right.
And that was one of the most important factors in this.
That's good news. I think it's important to note, too, when you have different stages, there are stages where you can't mess around, you have to carve it out right away. So
Right.
we had Insight 2, which is stage 0.
Right.
So you actually have time to work on it. I think that's important. Again, not doctors. We're just sharing this journey because it was unique and we believe successful at this point.
Right.
And so we're just kind of sharing the outcome. And, now after the second round, just to be cautious that we got it all, we're feeling pretty good, pretty blessed. In good shape, right?
Incredibly blessed. So we sent photos last week when Jeffrey completed the treatment to MD Anderson, and at that time his lips were still a little bit shredded, and
a couple spots healing.
Yes,
yeah.
They were still healing from the treatment, and so they said that they would like new photos this week once everything's healed up, which they have. His lips look tremendous, and I personally am so happy to be kissing them again because they were in such bad shape that it's not that I was afraid to get near them. I didn't want to hurt. They were so tender that I felt like kissing him was inflicting pain, and I would never want that. So I'm super excited about being able to kiss him, especially on Father's Day, because you really are the best father ever. So MD Anderson requested the new photos, which we'll send tomorrow, and that they would probably like to do a final follow-up at MD Anderson in Houston.
Right.
So
We'll keep you posted.
We'll keep you posted on that, but we want to end with, we feel incredibly blessed. We feel that this has cured Jeffrey's cancer. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the path between Copper Mountain and Frisco, Colorado. And we we just saw Mountain Goat.
Yeah.